It's time for another video. We are in Caratunk, Maine. We just hiked for 7 full days, and yesterday was a half day. We're getting close to the end, folks. We're gonna stop again in Monson, Maine, or Munson. Is it Munson or Monson, I think. And we're gonna stay there for a day, because right after that we'll go into the 100-mile wilderness, and that'll take at least a week without any stops also. So it's only about 3 days between here and Monson, and then we'll take a day off, and then it's another 7 days, and then we'll be to Baxter State Park on the 8th day, and then we'll climb Caratunk and be done. So we're talking about 2 weeks from yesterday. We're thinking we're going to be finished with this. So that's exciting. We're in a really nice place. That'll be the last thing on this video that you'll see, is the footage that I've taken here. We had a great week. The terrain has gotten a lot better than it was over all that New Hampshire and southern Maine stuff. There's nothing like that anymore. Our mileage is going up. We are going to be able to do 15-mile days again for the next 2 or 3 days. So that's cool. And through the 100-mile wilderness, we ought to be able to do 15-mile days, because none of it is terribly bad. There's a couple of little spots that we're told will be rougher than the rest of it, and we're ready for that. But we're excited. We're getting close, and we're back to really enjoying the trail again after the really difficult things that made it hard to enjoy. But we're glad we did those difficult things, because there's a lot to learn in doing things that are difficult. So that was cool too. Anyway, I got a video to show you. It's a little long because it's, you know, more than 7 full days worth of hiking, but some beautiful views from the high mountains that we were climbing, and it was a really good week for us. So I hope you enjoy watching the video. Okay, after a 3-day break, we're finally back on the Appalachian Trail. We got George's phone in the mail yesterday afternoon, so he had time to get that all set up and go and ready, activated, and working. So we're back at it. We've done about 3 miles today. We're doing an 11-mile hike today. We got a pretty tall mountain to climb over in a couple of miles, and might get some really great views from up there, as long as the clouds lift up, and they're supposed to. So we'll just see what happens as we walk today. It's good to be back out on the trail. Gonna go a little bit north down this Saddleback Junior to our campsite for the night. It's beautiful up here. Okay, it's another beautiful morning on the Appalachian Trail. We are just starting off this morning. Already got to a small little summit here. Still has a real nice view. We're not sure how far we're going to hike today. It really just depends on how the terrain is, and how we feel, and the weather. Should be a beautiful day, but it looks beautiful. But some people in the shelter were saying it's calling for rain, and this afternoon, so we'll see. We'd like to think it's just going to keep on being sunny all day long. So we'll hike as far as we can get today. And if I see anything really beautiful between now and the time we stop, I'll definitely take a picture or a video of it and show it to you. All right, it's another day on the Appalachian Trail. It's so far a rainy day. It's been wet and nasty. You can see all the rocks and everything are wet, and there's water dripping out of the trees, and quit raining so much and now it's just wet. It's not pleasant, is it? Is it pleasant?
I'm embracing the suck.
Oh, okay, all right. That's a good way of looking at it. Oh, yeah. We've climbed one mountain already today. Now we've got 3 more mountains to climb today. And 2 of them are over 4,000 feet. And that's the last 2. So right at the first half of the day, the 2 mountains aren't as bad as the second half of the day, which kind of sucks because we'll be a little more tired, but you know, we'll just do that too and get through it. And nobody ever said there wouldn't be days like this out on the trail, so just means that tomorrow is going to be sunshiny and beautiful and we're going to enjoy every second of it. So yeah, if I see anything today that's pretty, worth looking at, I'll take a picture of it. Oh yeah, we are going to cross mile 2000 today. Probably camp right around 2001, so that's cool. That means we've only got 193 more miles to go after today. And that's not very long, so we're getting through it. We're doing it. Good morning. It's still morning. It's another wonderful day on the Appalachian Trail. Today is sunny, which is nice. We've gone for a little while already. I don't know, 4.5 miles maybe. We're only doing an 8.5 mile day today, and but we have a really tall mountain to climb, and it's looks like it's going to be really steep, so it'll be a lot of hard work, but maybe when we get up there it'll be some nice views. So anything between here and there and here in the end of the day, I'll let you know. Oh, it's a hazy morning on the Appalachian Trail today. Today we are going to cross the Bigelow Mountains. Not that, wait for it. Those mountains. Let me do a close-up. Huge, yeah. So, we'll go down to there, probably, and then up to there. So, we're doing about 10 miles today to get past those mountains over there. Oh look, there's some water over there. I wish it weren't so hazy. I mean, the sun's gonna come out, you can tell. But Not yet, it's still a little early for the sun. But we got more lakes and stuff over here. It's just pretty. So yeah, we're gonna get out to the other side of the Bigelow Mountains, and after that, all of the hard stuff is finished for a while at least, and we're happy about that. And oh man, it's a really nice morning. It's cool. There you got Renegade over there taking pictures of the view too.
With my new camera.
With his new camera, because it's a new phone. And so yeah, things are good. And if I see other things, which I imagine when I'm up there, I'll see some pretty views there too. So I'll take some pictures from there. Show them to you. Okay, well, this is our second peak of the day. This is the Bigelow Mountain West Peak. We have the Avery Peak and the Little Bigelow left to climb today. And then we have a lot more downhill before we get to our shelter. So, I mean, all of this looks like it's foggy bad weather, but really what this is there are a lot of wildfires in Canada right now. And today the smoke is blowing over. Otherwise, we would have some pretty gorgeous views. I mean, it's not bad. We can still see stuff. You can almost see those ski slopes over there on that mountain, almost. And I mean, we can still see. It's still beautiful. We climbed all those mountains back there already. And we got a couple more to go that are hard, and after that we're going to be for the next 50 to 70 miles we won't have any hard mountains for a while, so we're looking forward to that. And it's gorgeous up here. Okay, third peak of the day. Still smoky from the Canada fires, but beautiful anyway. We can see so much. Okay, we have one more peak today, and then 5 miles of little up and down hills, and then we'll get to our campground. 10-mile day. So far, so good. The fourth peak today. Summit, peak, whatever. How does it feel, Renegade? There were blueberries on the trail again today. What a treat.
And nibbled on cranberries.
Yeah, and that's right. We found some mountain cranberries earlier on one of the other peaks. So we've had a feast. And this is our last peak of the day. Got about 2 more miles and we'll be at our camp. Okay. Whew. Here we go.
One more pancake to make. That's the batter I have.
Well, you're awesome. Thank you so much. We can each have one. I only want one, and you can have the other one. So that's Iceman, and he's doing a little trail magic for us today. Thanks a lot, Iceman. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we got to our shelter early today, and our shelter happens to sit on this beautiful pond. It was noon. We probably could have walked more than we had expected. We got here a lot earlier than we thought we would. But instead of doing that, we decided we would take a little swim. Oh, he says it's cold out there.
Come on in, honey, it's warm.
See, now he's not telling me the truth. He don't play on that. It's not for playing.
I gotta check it for leaks.
It's not for playing, please.
No, I'm not playing. This is serious business.
You see, that is my air mattress that I sleep on at night, and that's the way you check for leaks, is by getting it underwater and air bubbles come out. But instead he's playing on it, and I just want the leaks checked. And
I already found 2 leaks.
oh wow. How did 2 leaks all of a sudden show up in this thing? Boo. Okay, well anyway, we have patches, so we'll patch it up, and I won't have to refill it in the middle of the night again tonight. Anyway, so that's what's going on the Appalachian Trail today, is we're swimming with looks like the geese out there that are also swimming. Sprinkling a little bit, so we hope that stops, because I want a campfire too. So anyway, it's a good day on the Appalachian Trail. You know, I had some pictures and videos earlier during the day when we were hiking, and we had it was just a good day. We had there was a man, his Ice Age, I guess his name was, and he did trail magic this morning. We had pancakes and sausage and potatoes, and that was really sweet of him. And yeah, just a really good day. We're enjoying. Yeah, it's cold, right?
No, it's not. It's great. Come on in.
I can tell it's.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just my excitement.
All right, but don't lose my air mattress. That's important.
All right. No. Okay. Oh God. Oh.
It's warm.
No, it's not warm at all. It's really cold.
No, it's warm.
No, it's cold.
It is still sprinkling a little bit, but I got my campfire anyway. And we're all dry and warm now after our swim, and we are back at the shelter. Of course, we've got all of our stuff hanging up there, and our backpacks hanging up, and a lot of times if there's nobody else sharing a shelter with us, we'll put the screen part of our tent up just to keep bugs and stuff out of it, so we don't have to sleep with the mosquitoes. And even if other people come, there's still plenty of room in here for them to set up their sleeping bags and for them to sleep. So this is where we are for the day and night. That noise is Renegade breaking big sticks to put in the fire. So look at that fire. It's going to be a cozy night. It's another morning on the Appalachian Trail. So we've come a couple of miles, and it was a really great day yesterday, getting to swim in a pond and relax for the rest of the afternoon. Today we're planning on going 10 miles. We're going to go to a shelter that's not far from a ferry. Kind of our day has to be dictated by that ferry, because it's the only way to get across the particular crossing is to wait for somebody on who ferries you over in a canoe with your backpack. And so you have to get there by a certain time, and we probably wouldn't get that far today, so we're going to stop earlier than we would have at the last shelter before it. So we'll see how all that goes. Maybe we'll go super fast and we can get to that ferry crossing today, or maybe we'll stay and do it tomorrow. But anyway, this was a cool little place, so I thought I'd show it to you. And if I see anything else that's cool today, I'll show that to you as well. Yet another pond. Maine is just full of ponds. So pretty. I like it here. So this is a kind of a cool place. We can't get to the ferry today in time to make the ferry crossing, so we have to wait somewhere. And this is a fishing hunting camp, and he's real friendly to hikers because it's right off of the Appalachian Trail. Like every morning he'll do a hiker breakfast before he does his breakfast for the people who come in for hunting and fishing. And if you get here early enough, which we did, he'll rent you a cabin. It's rustic, but at least it's got a mattress instead of my air mattress that still does leak a teeny tiny bit. But so it'll be a real good night's sleep tonight. No electricity or anything, but it's rustic. It'll be cool. It's better than it's indoors. And anyway, it's kind of a neat place. I like it a lot. The owner doesn't want to be on YouTube, so I'm not going to take a picture of him, but he doesn't mind me showing you a little bit about this place. This is a kitchen where he makes food for the hunters and fishermen that come by, and breakfast for the hikers. And
very rustic.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is my life.
So I have $27. I can't say for 27.
Say, for $27, that's all you got? Yeah, I suppose you can stay. Anyways, let me get you to a cabin. And you're gonna wait for me to take you to a cabin?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool place, and I'm glad we're here. So this is the cabin that we're staying in. Very rustic. Has oil lamps for light, and we'll have to use our own sleeping bags. No electricity, but there is electricity in that building that I showed you earlier, so that we can recharge our phones and chargers. But this cabin right here, now this is special. This particular cabin has indoor plumbing, and that makes me happy because I like to be able to go to the bathroom and wash my hands. So it's a nice little place. It'll be good to sleep in for one night, better than outside in a tent or on an air mattress that leaks a little bit. That's a nice mattress that doesn't leak at all. So it'll be a good night. And if we go outside on our front porch, we can, it's like we're sitting in the woods, and we do like it in the woods. So yeah, it'll be a good rest of the day and good night. Good morning. Another beautiful day on the Appalachian Trail. We stayed at that camp last night. We got a great night's sleep. And then this morning we had those wonderful pancakes. It was like a pancake breakfast for a giant. There was no way I was going to ever eat all that, but it was sure good. And there were the eggs and sausage. It was really wonderful. So this morning we're going about 3 miles from that camp, and then we're going to get to a river that we have to take a canoe across, like a ferry type of to get over the water. And somebody runs it, and they'll paddle us over. But I'll take a picture of that when we get there also. So it's just a beautiful morning, and we're only doing another half a mile after the canoe trip, and then we're going to go into town and take a well-earned 0 days. So if I see anything else really pretty between here and there, I will take a picture of it and show it to you. So this is the Kennebec River, and this is where the ferry is that we have to take to get across. There's people here waiting. We have to fill out a little paper here, and then we've got other hikers here that are ahead of us in line. And it'll be a fun thing to do, I guess. Well, we are at the Sterling Inn in Caratunk, Maine. It is a real nice place. It's got this porch that goes all the way around like this. We got here yesterday afternoon, and after hiking from Pierce Pond to Caratunk, and they have a real nice resupply shop here. And we have a real nice room. Look at that. I mean, it's just so comfortable here. Hang on just a second, and I'll take you around and we'll go inside. So, in here we have some people making their breakfast. Excuse me. And we've got a nice little dining room in here. There's a foosball table and a piano. And over here, they've got a resupply store. It's not open right now, but it's got everything we need. And our room is up here, up the stairs. It's just a really cool place. Steep stairs. And our room's down at the end of this hall. These really old-fashioned type of rooms, like the bathroom there. Up. That looks like Underdog going into his room. And our room is here. Oh, we didn't make our bed yet. But it's a real nice place, and we're going to stay here all day today, spend the night here again tonight, and in the morning we'll get back on the trail. Well, there you have it. And I will make a video when we're in Monson, which will not be that many days hence, but it'll be a short video because it'll only be 2.5 or 3 days worth of travels. So, yeah, I will see you next time.